Hello everyone, my name is Clara. Today we are reading from this book, and we are reading The Boy Who Saved His Family, written by Alice Berhe and illustrated by Betty Wynn. Let's get it. Once there was a boy named Joseph. He was one of 13 children. Their father was Jacob. Their family had lived in the land of Canaan ever since their great-grandfather Abraham. Jacob owned many animals. His children took care of the sheep and goats. Jacob loved Joseph best of all of his sons. He gave him a long coat with long sleeves. This showed that Joseph was to be the leader. The boy was very proud of his coat. His brothers could see that their father loved Joseph more than any of them. They hated Joseph because of this. They don't look too happy about Joseph's new coat. Once Joseph told his brothers, "I dreamed we were tying bundles of wheat. Your bundles bow down to mine." This made his brothers angry. Another time Joseph told them, "I dreamed that the sun and moon and 11 stars bow down to me. Do you think we will ever bow down to you?" The brothers laughed. One day, Joseph was looking for his brothers. "Let's kill the dreamer," they said when they saw him coming. "No," said the oldest brother, "let's put him down this deep hole." So they took away his new coat and put him in a deep hole. Just then, some men rode by. "Would you like to buy a boy?" the brothers called out. "Could you sell him in Egypt?" "Yes, we will buy from him," said the men. The brothers put goat blood on Joseph's coat. When Jacob saw the coat, he cried, "A wild beast has killed my boy." He was very sad. So here's Joseph going away, and they took his coat. They still had it, and they put goat blood, and Jacob thought that Joseph died, but he's alive. He's right there. On the way to Egypt, Joseph cried, "Will I ever see my father again? Why did my brothers do this to me?" Then Joseph thought, God can make bad things turn out good. Joseph wasn't so afraid anymore. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to a rich man. He had to work without pay, but his master liked his work, and God was with him. One night, the king of Egypt went for all his wise men. He said, "I dreamed that I saw 7 fat cows and 7 thin cows. The thin cows ate up the fat ones. Then I saw 7 good ears of wheat and 7 bad ears of wheat. The bad ears ate up the good ones. What does that mean?" But none of the wise men knew. Then one of his servants said, "Joseph knows the meaning of the dreams." The king sent for him at once. Joseph was a grown man now. Joseph explained the dreams. "O king, for 7 years much food will grow, and for 7 years nothing will. Store up food in the good years, then there will be food for the bad years." "You are very wise," the king told Joseph. "Take care of things for me." The king gave Joseph new clothes and the king's ring and carriage. Soon the 7 good years came. Everything grew so that Joseph had to have new barns built to store the wheat. Then came the bad years, but people could buy food from Joseph. So Joseph's big brothers came too. They bowed down before him. They did not know he was Joseph, but he knew them. "You are spies," he said. "Oh no, sir," they cried. "We have come to only buy food for our family." "No, you are spies," Joseph said. "Put them in jail," he ordered. After 3 days, the brothers were taken back to Joseph. "Now we are paying for what we did to Joseph," they whispered, afraid. Joseph heard what they said. He felt sorry for them. "I am Joseph, your brother," he cried. "I am not angry with you anymore. God brought me to Egypt to save us all from hunger." How happy! Oh, whoops. The brothers were so happy. They had long been sorry for what they'd done to Joseph. They went to get the whole family. How happy Jacob was! "Lord," he cried, "you're taking such good care of us. God said, 'I shall go with you to Egypt. Someday I will bring your family back and give them this land.'" Jacob and his children moved to Egypt. Joseph cried joy when he saw his father. The family got sacks of flour and good grass land for their animals, and God was with them. But one day they would return home. And that is the end of the story we have here today. Over what we learned about here today with Joseph and his brothers, and sometimes you might fight with your brother and sister, but in the end, you love them. Sometimes it's hard to see that, and especially with what Joseph faced, I bet it would be hard, but he still forgave them, just as God forgives us, and he loves us, and God will use us in good ways, and he will be there for us in those crazy times, and especially with this past week, with the weather being not so great. Some people lost power and water, and hopefully we can get back to some kind of normal time, and God will provide that. And yeah, see you all next week, or in 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, or next time for sure.